I mean, I guess you're not technically always doing stuff that's facing the audience.
Yeah. Sometimes you have your rear facing the audience.
Oh, it's funny because butts. Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We are back to doing fake cloak.
Wait, what'd you call it?
Fake cloak.
Fake cloak.
Pseudoregalia.
Oh, you did a thing there. You did a thing there, and I didn't get it because I'm tired. It hit 95 degrees today in Seattle.
Baby numbers.
All right, look. Baby numbers.
Look, man. We have a cold front happening right now in Texas. It hit 93 today. That's a cold front.
God damn it. Fine. Well, it's still it's a lot for here. Let me put it that way. I didn't want to deal with it, so me and a friend went up to a friend's house, and we just hung out and watched YouTube videos and doodled all day. It was awesome.
Sounds very much a lot of fun.
My friend's place has central AC, which is uncommon.
I already did that room, but I don't think there was anything else in it that I could find.
Anyway, what have y'all been up to?
Stuff.
Ah.
Tuesday's usually my busy day.
Oh, yeah?
I have to go to my physical trainer. I go play Magic. That's basically all I've done since I woke up is those two things. I only woke up at like 3. All said, what went wrong with your stream yesterday? It was a brownout.
Yeah.
Power shortage.
We had storms here.
Yeah.
Close. You got the right idea, I think.
Doing it too early.
I'm taking off in 3 hours to return to the US. How's the heat been there?
Depends on where you are. You going directly back to
US
Texas?
is a big place. Yeah. It's like, how's the weather been like in Europe? You know, all of Europe, they all have the same weather, right?
I have a French friend.
There we go.
He and I are great friends, but he took exception when I was talking about, you know, yada yada European stuff, and he was like, he sat me down and very like carefully explained to me, now you understand, Jonas, that there's lots of different parts of Europe, and I'm like, yes, I get it. I know what I did. I'm sorry.
Oh, there you go. You found the prototype room.
Going to Texas. I've been in Italy, and the weather has been surprisingly cool-ish.
Mediterranean climate.
And you're back here.
Have I been in this room?
Yeah, you came in from that door that's just below you.
Ow. I will go this way. I have no idea. If there's anything that I could get now that I have the high jump.
Well, now you have the slam.
Yeah, I have that too.
Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam.
Ow.
I apologize in advance, chat. I'm really tired. I would just tap out and, you know, call it night, but I still have things to do. Also, it's kind of too warm right now to really get any kind of, sleep at this point.
Was there anything up there? It just raises that a bit.
Mm.
To get into the room that I already came from. There's no door up here. That does not get me high enough. Why did that put me here? I didn't land here. Not far enough either.
Zeronian Entity, I have heard many Space Jam remixes just because I have one friend who plays a lot of them on their stream. So I've heard quite a few. It's weird how that became like one of those things that everyone creates new spins on, like Steam Hams.
It just has that mimetic quality to it.
I guess so.
Eat the eggs. Consume egg.
I don't know if you want to eat those. They look sort of. They don't look so good.
It's fine. I think this is new. I really haven't seen that end yet.
Was that supposed to be like an angel? That's awesome.
I have been in here.
Yeah? Okay.
Have.
They're all angelic-ish.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's supposed to be like
Like a door up there. Did I go in there?
like you're fighting angels, or if it's like just sort of Castlevania inspired.
Mm.
Right, this is like the Bayonetta games where heaven represents like stifling authority.
All the fun happens in hell.
I didn't even kick for that one. Whap.
That's a common reading, heaven being big jerks. Megami Tensei has that too, and a lot of other stories.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on. Oh, 1 second.
A lot of religions, a lot of structured religions try to put themselves as sort of the ultimate authority on moralizing issues. And it can come across as highly authoritarian, totalitarian. and then it's very easy to just, crank that up to ridiculous degrees in fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Even Vivzi's Pop, like Heaven and Hell dichotomy has that sort of thing to it, where they have the like purge or whatever
Yeah.
that hasn't been in the shows yet, but they've had art for it and stuff. That the angels come down and they're these like faceless murder police.
Okay. No.
Church sucks because it won't let you fuck dragons. One of many reasons.
Wow.
There we go.
There you go.
I forget, are there dragons in the Bible? There's something like that, right? Like serpents or something?
Yeah, I think there's,
Technically
like-
in Revelation, there's a reference to dragon.
Huh.
The one dragon, the spirit dragon.
Spirit dragon.
Yep, she's in there,
Wait a minute.
Along with Pete, he's mentioned in the Bible. Right? That's how it goes, right?
Yes. Sorry, one second again.
Elden Ring has a dragon church. But does it let me fuck them?
I mean,
I'm sure there's a mod.
there's a mod.
I don't know.
Okay.
They won't let you fuck anybody. Yeah, don't you remember what that guy at the beginning of the game tells you? You are maidenless.
Place looks vaguely familiar.
Yeah, you've been here, but you haven't gone out that lower door.
Empty Bailey.
That's what they called her after she gave birth to the pups. I'm trying, alright? I'm trying to come up with commentary. I know it's not great.
You tried. It's okay.
Yeah, thanks, Ray. I deserve it.
Ray's really swinging the hammer around tonight. Usually that's Boxer's job.
I have
See,
to
I-
admit that I thought of the same joke when I came across this part myself.
Nice.
I appreciate you have the Metroidvania sense of just you get into a new area and you immediately ignore all of the obvious paths.
Why would I go into the obvious paths? Go that direction anytime. I have to go to all the inobvious paths.
Yeah, bomb some walls.
Key.
That opens something
There was a door above you.
of me.
Yeah, you see a little piece of grating of where it pulled back.
Uh,
This part somehow reminds me of Tomb Raider 2. Great game, by the way. Best in the series.
I haven't played it.
I have never controlled a Lara Croft.
That's an interesting skybox.
Hey, another piece of heart. See, I kind of appreciate if you step back from this building and look up at it a bit, you could just kind of barely see the particle effect going through the wall.
Oh, yeah?
That kind of gives you a hint.
Nice. Look at you with your eagle eyes.
It's like, hey, there's something in here.
Shame on the backseater.
Wah wah. Final Fan says, hey guys,
So
it's
okay,
your first playthrough.
sell me on playing the strong bad game since I wasn't there for it.
Do you like Strong Bad?
It's funny. I don't know what other reason you would need.
Ooh, gold key.
Final Fan. Oh, you already said that. Yeah. Okay.
Gain major key. Track them on your items menu.
It's interesting. There is literally no reason to kill every enemy in a lot of games, but I just kinda feel a compulsion to do it when going through an area for the first time.
That's because you're a monster, Frederick.
Well, I mean, if the game is designed well, you will do that anyway because it's fun to fight the enemies. Also, Rick, you can hold down that bing bong to heal multiple health pieces at once instead of having to start it a second time.
Nice. Just remember, all those enemies have souls and families and hopes and dreams, and getting them all makes you a terrible, terrible person. Terrible. For shame.
Hey. Solar Wind.
Solar Wind.
Jump while sliding. Completes the technique of the slide. Crosses long distance of a airy long jump. Yay!
All right.
Now it's Warframe.
But it's fun to clear them out. Especially in Toby Fox's games.
Nice.
Ray says killing enemies removes distractions while exploring and serves as a reverse breadcrumb trail. If you see an area that is still full of enemies, then you know you haven't been there yet. That's also a good way to analyze it.
Unless they respawn.
Well, if you like have to leave the area and come back, which is usually how it works, then yes. But usually, as long as you're staying in the same level, they'll stay dead.
Hmm.
Like in this game, the enemies don't respawn until you go through an actual level transition, you know, when it brings up like Empty Bailey or Sanasa Castle or anything like that.
Right.
Again, makes me think of Elden Ring. They respawn, and after the first time or so you just ignore them all.
Is that it? Go to the other side.
Yeah, that just goes back to the sort of foyer area of this.
Now though, RPGs where you are forced to do a bajillion random encounters when backtracking, that gets old fast. Looking at you, Final Fantasy and Megami Tensei.
I mean, those are also difficult because they're turn-based games, and you don't really have a way to, like in Elden Ring, like you can aggro an enemy, but if you know what moves they're going to do, you could know how to just run around them and dodge it, and just get out of the encounter. Whereas that's harder to do in turn-based games. Have a thing where it's just like you just don't engage really. Like the enemy might engage you, but you just completely ignore them. Love the sandbox mechanic in this game. Yep, I mean it's a Metroidvania. It's a very true to style Metroidvania. Ooh.
Some turn-based games just let you skip or instantly win battles with low-level enemies. Especially recent RPGs, but Earthbound did that too.
The underbelly, huh?
The underbelly. But you're in a different area of the underbelly.
When are we gonna get an actual Metroidvania game?
Metroid.
What, like actual crossover between Metroid franchise and Castlevania franchise?
Yes.
Yes, in the far future, the great grandson of Simon Belmont.
Nice. Fight space vampires.
Okay, but where is the belly we are under?
Belmont. Tristan Aran Belmont will save the universe. Will
Yeah,
save the
exactly.
galaxy.
Keeping things high up and out of the way.
At that point, just use a time portal. I mean, yeah.
That's cheating, Ray. Don't cheat.
Look, I would love a Metroidvania game where they gave the main character like a laser whip, and that's just like the combo they do. That would be sick.
Cryo freezing, man. Acceptable.
There you go.
I don't think it goes anywhere. I think that's supposed to be like a secret way in.
Just make the Metroidvania game make it this big messy aliens versus predators kind of deal, you know?
Oh no, this feels like the belly of the underbelly. Yes, I'm just ignoring you, Jonas.
That's rude. How dare. How can you ignore my horrible ideas?
Like this.
Okay.
What? You had ideas?
Oh, God.
Anyway, so when are you gonna get those sprites from me? We have 3 hours until the submissions close.
All right, look. Wait, what sprites? What are we talking about?
I mean, I'm 3/4 joking.
Oh, okay.
The dust.
The what?
Said the dust.
Dust?
You don't even remember.
I'm kind of brain mushy right now, Miller. You'll have to forgive me.
That's fine. John Barry says, how far are you guys into this game? Rick just found the first grand key in the empty Bailey.
Okay, but are we going to make a 3D low poly game for our next jam, and put a sexy furry with huge hips in it too?
Can you model and animate something that's this good? If yes, then yes. The art's not up to me. I can do 2D or 3D, but it's just what you guys could make.
I'm getting better at modeling.
We have a year to learn.
Rigging is a long way off. And also, Fed, I don't think it would be a good idea to attempt 3D animation for a 48-hour jam. Just saying.
It depends.
I mean, unless it's like, you know, Mr. Blockhead interacting with other blocks, you know.
Well, if you're using a just regular human skeleton, like, there's a lot of pre-made animations you can use for that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. I guess. I don't know.
Like, I'm sure that's what Dritsty did on this game, is they just made pre-made stuff. Really use pre-made animations on their own model.
Where is that? Just goes at the bottom.
Ray says the
Okay.
entire game jam time, you just end up with the Mario 64 title screen and pinch and pull mechanics. God, don't... I feel like that every time I do one of these jams. I'm like, I spent 8 hours on this one feature that doesn't effing matter because I couldn't fix this one bug, or like, I just spent so much time on this one thing and it was there for like 3 seconds.
It matters. Come on. We appreciate
Does
we
not.
appreciate
There are many things in there that do not matter.
Chat, we appreciate Miller's hard work on
It's not about
Um,
appreciating it. It's about whether or not it was a good use of his time.
Well, okay, fine.
It's like on Lucky 7, I spent way too long on like developing the map screen to make it like super modular and easy to use in the editor and do all these editor tricks and stuff when I did not need to do that at all.
I guess. I mean,
That's why for such short jams planning and focus are paramount. We kinda
Exactly.
need to learn that.
So it says you learn something in these, right? Yeah. Every time we do some of these, I learn more.
well, that counts. I learned a lot.
I learned that making games is hard.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
We already knew
anything-
that.
Yeah, anything worth doing is difficult. Probably the biggest thing I learned during Game Jam, although, well, I didn't learn it during Game. It just kind of was reaffirmed during Game Jam, is that agility in terms of, you know, agility when it comes to production is critical. Everything I created, you know, I treated it as disposable and you know, revisable, is that a word? Basically, I didn't let myself get married to anything. If there was another iteration needed, I just toss out whatever it was that I made.
It'll probably get up there, but I don't think that I'm supposed to.
Like there was just no room in that, you know, in 48 hours to be hung up on anything or stuck on any one thing, or you know, there was just no time. Sometimes agile decision making it's not fun, it's not easy, but sometimes it's absolutely necessary, in my humble opinion.
Oh, I remember this place.
Kuro, keep it honest. Don't get married to anything unless it's your hot, furry, pantsless wife who... Man, that's like a Stoker quote.
I don't know. I think even Stoker would be just like, don't get married to anything. Don't make the mistakes I did.
I leave in 2 hours and I'm starting to get more and more anxious with every passing minute.
Get off and go pack your computer.
Yeah, you know, Fed, you should probably call it a night, given that it's very late over there, and do your flight preparations, because speaking as someone who has had some incredibly bad airport experiences at no particular airport in Dallas, I recommend as much prep as possible, so that if something goes wrong, you can blame them.
I mean, there's literally a 50-50 shot because there's only 2 commercial airports in Dallas.
I know. I'm being an ass. I don't actually blame Dallas Fort Worth for the mishap that happened. Part of it was a certain airline, and part of it was just me for not properly accounting for all possible contingencies.
Yeah.
Good idea. Good night, everyone. Take care of my wifey.
Good night,
well.
Feds.
Good
Have a
night.
safe flight.
We might get her a sleeve or a suit, but otherwise she'll be fine. Alright. Would you like a little help with this one, Rick? Because I could not figure it out without getting some help.
Maybe a little.
Okay. Why do you think that bubble...
Good night.
Not that bubble. Why do you think the other bubble is over there?
I probably need to go somewhere that direction.
Incorrect.
Is there something else I can do with the bubbles that I haven't yet?
You're on the right track.
Oh,
But
just roll sometimes.
it's like, what? I'm part armadillo as well.
Yeah, that's just how she rolls.
Oh, so it just stays when you're climbing on the
TW,
wall.
you can get this part with finagling wall jumps.
Go to
But
bed.
otherwise, you are meant to use an ability you don't have yet.
Go to the airport. Go. Leave.
Go to sleep. You need rest before a flight. Good night.
Yeah. So that's the thing that I didn't realize and that the game does not make clear is
Nope,
that
I'm gonna stay awake for 48 hours.
Oh no.
you can store those bubble things as long as you do not touch the ground and do not press space. Or A, I guess, because right, you're doing this on controller.
Yeah. Ow.
Okay, split.
Major test of strength, go to bed shrine. God, yeah, it is a major test of strength.
I mean,
I was up till
be...
6:30 this morning
Hey.
playing
Miller.
Pikmin 4
Oh no, Miller!
for no reason.
Were you seriously? Oh no!
I told you I woke up at 3 today.
You did mention that. I guess. Okay.
Gain an aspect of heliacal power. Allow you to perform an additional air kick.
Nice.
Nice, and now you can kick 4 times instead of 3.
Yay.
I guess cumulatively that's no
I
sleep.
didn't get that. I did not 100% my playthrough.
I doubt
I got
will.
to the I got to the end and I'm just like, I'm good. I'm not a super fan of platformers, and like a lot of the difficulty in the later parts of the game would be either like pixel searching for crumbling walls or doing very difficult platforming challenges, and I'm not here for either of those.
No, I did this. This is where I came from.
No, you're more of a strategist. I'm kind of the same way. I can do platforming, but expect me to flounder a lot and curse excessively.
Oh no, it locked the gate behind me.
Nah,
Combat
you're
arena.
Damn.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You got a handmade and 2 swords on you.
I really hope that doesn't miss this fight.
Fireskill Gaming
I
says,
doubt he
hello,
will.
I love your artwork.
I thank you. Have you seen Droids, my novel?
It's got a lot of your artwork in it.
Yes.
That's right. Like,
And it's got
what is it?
even more of your writing in it.
It's like,
Wow.
what, 27 illustrations.
Yes, one for each chapter.
Damn.
Still very much appreciate and very much affected by the way the androids look in that, where they just have that dead, completely open-eyed stare at the reader. It's very good. It's very haunting.
Yeah. Kind of underscores how much we rely on minor, subtle affects to convey nuance and humanity. Just seeing something stare at you, even if they're smiling, or ostensibly smiling, is still thoroughly unsettling.
Oh, there's a door up there.
I don't have an
It's the door you
Android.
came in, I think. Oh, up there, I see.
I don't have an Android OC, but for one of my requests I did.
I mean,
see
you
it.
kind of do.
Well, I mean, it's just.
You didn't
it's
make
just,
it, but you have it now.
It's another variant of Jonas. I don't know if that counts as a separate OC. I guess it does. But yeah, I was like, okay, make Jonas and the Android as a little garbage compactor incinerator thing.
I love it. I love the design of the incinerator in the stomach.
If he was a boss, or even just a mini boss, he'd open it up and just be like, bleh, and there'd be like a belch noise as the fire jet shoots out at the protagonist.
Now, does he shoot out like a big spout of just flames, or does he spit out like sticky, burning, half-digested garbage?
I think like the low-level one, the blue one, would just shoot out little jets of like jets of flame, and then the high-level one would be like, there'd be like burning garbage wads, and they just like bounce diagonal, like, you know.
Wait, Rick, why are you going this way?
Because I was seeing what... This back to where I came in?
Yeah, you just opened a door. That
Okay.
chain you just broke. Boxer says I still say someone should make Android adopts.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could.
You could.
That'd be cute.
I also expect the I don't know if this is the case or not, but my expectation, my hope, I guess, would be that this month's sketch request is Android themed.
Wouldn't say no to
Be the third time I've done androids, which I'm completely fine with because I like drawing androids.
that.
Just slides all the way over there.
I mean, they're mostly just like generic furry characters, and then you just add some metallic vambraces and stuff, and then it all looks good.
Oh,
You gotta slide under that, or yeah, crouch under it.
Well, I did crouch. It just
did it get you anyway?
I crouch. Okay. Guess I didn't do it fast enough.
Flo says, NGL, you cooked when you did robot animals a thing. Look, I'm in my mid-20s, and even I'm looking at that and being like, what the hell is this Zoomer lingo? Oh, you're back out in this big cave, but in a different section. Miller
Whatever.
can't cap for real, for real. Hey, on God, on God.
You know, whenever I Google lists of like Zoomer terms, I see expressions I've never heard anyone that age actually say. Maybe they just don't say it.
Oh
around
yeah, because all those articles are written by fucking 38-year-olds who work at BuzzFeed.
me.
I don't know what the hell it is.
When we're gonna get to the point where like we're blaming Gen Z for everything.
What do you
Right.
mean when we're gonna get to the point?
Are we there
We're
yet?
already
Are we
there.
there now?
We get. I mean,
I don't blame Gen Z for all the world's problems. Just all of my problems. It's all your fault, you little kids.
I was about to get political there, but whatever.
We go up
Like,
there.
I'm just saying, both sides hate Gen Z. They both say that Gen Z is like owned by the other side, and
Nice.
it's the stupidest thing. Yeah, that fourth kick came in handy.
It often does.
How high did they get me? Ah.
I don't know if that's good enough. I think if you get back up there.
Seems like there should be an easier way up there. Probably this way.
Fan asks, what's your favorite category of android? Operations, custodians, labor, meds? I don't like the med ones. The med ones look...
I haven't
Even
redone them
more
yet.
uncanny.
That's been a while since I did one of those. I should redo them. Actually, I think I did redraw them once.
Huh?
They're no longer like the white shawl, like very simple shape ones.
They're still white shelled. They just are going to definitely be more animal-like.
Okay, they're gonna look less like they're wearing a plague doctor mask, basically.
Yes.
I don't mind the freaky ones. I like them.
Okay, I think from here, do you see that lower ledge just to the right? I think you might have a better shot trying to do a slide jump over there.
Probably.
rather than going up to that like diving board.
I know.
Well, at least they'll put you back here instead of having to climb up again.
Is there a picture of the Metaclass androids? I want to see one of these.
I've seen one, and it is a little freaky looking to me. Ooh, smoky.
Yeah, it's me. Like, what was it? Because I don't think I actually saw that.
Like, it's so hard to do the jumping back and forth while also like getting the camera to be the right angle.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Of course, I'm gonna fight one of these guys.
Of course.
In a very tiny room this time. Ow.
Uh-oh. Careful. Ding and dong. See, that just feels cool, though, when you, like, slide in between his legs and grab your sword.
Ow.
Cool says, so that's not a magical sword you summon? I mean, it's called Dreambreaker, so it's probably magical. When you drop it, it does shoot out, like, holy beams of lights. Tell you where it is.
Going through the 2020 Androids sketches. I don't think I've actually seen some of these.
Oh, there's a bubble up there.
Yeah. Well, ain't that just convenient? Races when in doubt and look up. Yeah. This is definitely one of those games that gets the gamers.
Oh, is that down there? It just a boarded up passage that you can't go through. It's made of wood. You should be able to break it. That's
Yeah,
what
it's weird.
wood
You can't break the wood, but you can break the stone.
It's what wood signifies in video games. This is breakable.
I guess that's true. I mean, I guess when it's like wood boxes and walls and such.
Yeah, you think.
Maybe it's petrified wood. I don't know.
Not in Pseudoregalia, though. Wait, I'm just realizing, wasn't there also a furry comic called Dreambreaker? No, Dream Keepers.
Yeah, you're thinking of Dream Keepers, yeah.
Oh, man. That was one of those early ones for me.
There's baby.
Why do you call me a baby because of that?
Oh, it's just funny.
Joe, what, you're gonna be like, oh, I remember when Schwartz made the first page of Sabrina.
I do, actually.
Oh, God.
God. I mean, John. Well, not the first.
This room.
but-
This room is a fuck.
I think when I discovered Swing Online, there were maybe about 2 or 3 months worth of streams.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I never got that. I had to eventually come back to this room the other way around. Ray says Miller's still wearing his eggshell hat while Jonas crumbles to dust. Early ones were Too Kind, Slightly Damned, and Concession. Yep, I remember Concession, Sandra and Woo, House Pets, of course.
Yeah. Ones I read back today, Gene Catlow, Kevin Cal, Monarchy Forest, there were a bunch. Glass Menagerie, the space one with Florence the Wolf chick, what was it called, like Specific Gravity or something like that. It's been a million years. Free Fall. It was called Free Fall. There were a bunch. There were a lot. And back then, everybody with a few exceptions, kind of followed the whole, like, Sunday Funnies kind of format, you know? 4 to 6 panels and then a punchline. It was, sure was a time.
Yeah. There's also one of those ones where I think I read Concession. Concession is just one I remember a lot for both how fucking cringy it was and also how, like, relevant it was. Because I think I read that after I got diagnosed, and I was just like, oh, this is the thing that people also try to, like, other people who write stuff and think about things do this kind of story.
Yeah. I mean... Yeah.
Yeah. Jill Minar says, my early one was House Pets, founded it around the Heaven's Not Enough arc.
What's the first House Pets strip I read? God, I'd have to...
I don't remember. I don't remember what the first one I read was, or like what was happening when I first read it. But I know that when I came back to House Pets, like 2018 or something, it was 2018. So it was about the time that Miles is getting introduced to Gale. Or we were getting introduced to Gale, I guess, that arc.
It might have been the one where they went to the alternate world where they were quadrupeds. I think, maybe.
Oh, the Gallifrey dimension.
Gallifrax.
Oh. I thought it was Gallifrey. I thought it was supposed to be a
No.
Doctor Who thing.
And I think it confused the hell out of me, but the art was cute.
Sounds like good enough.
I feel like it was the first one. I can't remember for sure, though. It was long ago.
Prequel? Oh yeah, prequel. The Adventures of motherfucking Katya motherfucking Manigan.
I would. Fucking swear.
You wanna see a trick? Just give her a pineapple and a yo-yo.
Other ones. There were ones that I just like. I kind of just haven't thought about in a long time.
Any fucking Manigan. I still look at the like ear floop gif sometimes just to make myself smile.
The ear floop.
Yeah, because she's a Khajiit, which is a cat person in Elder Scrolls.
Right.
And at one point she gets accepted to like a mage's guild or something, and they give her a new cloak, and it has a headdress or like a cowl on it, and she puts the cowl over her ears, and then she does this thing where she like raises her ears and lowers them under the cowl, and it just kind of like pushes the cowl up and down, and it's really cute. And great, now I have to go find this.
I see. I was not aware of, what was it? Prelude, prequel?
Prequel.
Prequel. In fact, I don't think I've ever actually, like, read it.
It was like a quest comic, which was a type of like forum comic made back in the day, where it was like, here, I draw this thing. What happens next? And then everybody in the forum says something. Whichever one has the most upvotes or whatever would be what the person draws next.
Back when you could do that sort of thing, because you know, just doing like MS Paint or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Azzy and Melee. Good. Definitely one. That was another one.
I think the name came from Ruby Quest. I don't know if Ruby Quest is the first one, but it's the one that I remember the most.
Ruby Quest?
Yeah, it's one of these types of ones. It's a sort of horror. It's a horror one that plays on like, well, did that really happen, or are you imagining things? Are you going crazy?
So like unreliable narrator with a bit of paranoia.
Yeah. If you've ever played like The Room or those Flash games where you're just like in a single location, you have to escape it. This is basically a webcomic that like takes that and fleshes it out.
That sounds interesting.
Have you missed any other buttons? Are there any on the bottom floor?
I got that. Pretty sure I got the one in there. Yep. Got the one over there. Look at the bottom floor again. Got that one.
I'm looking for lists of old furry webcomics now. I'm getting really nostalgic. Also, I feel incredibly old because, like, it's been almost a generation now.
Oh, you need to come away from the wall a bit.
Yeah.
See a lever there, but I don't know if it's activated or
I
not.
already got that one.
Yeah.
Those are just on the second floor.
Alright, then best I can say is, yeah, try to go to the top of the scaffold and see if you can do a big jump in order to reach the pole.
But I was trying.
Why that also rings a bell. I think with a lot of these, I was sort of peripherally aware of them.
Ow.
No! Jerk.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to kill that guy up there. This guy could keep ignoring.
God, the inglets. No, don't talk about the inglets. I hate the inglets. They just look so freaky to me.
Oh, these things.
Yeah, they're like weird rat, chicken-legged things.
I mean, really, they're no weirder than circles.
Guy got caught on the geometry. Oh. No, he's not.
Nice.
And
Oh, I thought you said circles, like, you know, the geometric shape. No, circles are cute. Circles are basically fuzzy sharks.
Yeah.
Though I will never stop calling them cheeseheads.
Jesus. Nice. I got that reference.
Wait, reference?
Yeah, because they're cheese wedge head shape. That's
Okay,
what
yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, there we
I wonder
go.
if I've ever drawn a circle. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Ascendant light. Tag objects and enemies to bounce off them. In addition, your weapon now glows brightly even in the darkest of places.
By the way, I'm paying
Yay.
attention to the game. I just don't have. There's not much to riff on, so I'm just podcasting instead. But I
So
am-
now we know what these black holes are for.
Nice. Oh.
Gotta hit those guys on the side.
Hmm.
So long as I don't keep, you know...
Getting hit. Yeah, you gotta hit without getting hit.
I need to go up.
Good luck. Rise, Sybil, rise from the underbelly with your treasure in tow.
Are we talking about her butt?
Yes.
Okay.
But also the upgrade that allows her to bounce off enemies and things. Finger says, I see you got the skill I had skipped in my run. Yeah, it's possible to miss that one.
Wise from your grave.
Again, once you have the kick, there are honestly a lot of places you can go.
Okay, let's do... What is this? Is it gonna make it easier for me for no reason?
Back into the groove, if either. Does the ground stomp jump thing repeatedly give you more height? No. The amount of height you get from stomping once is the height you get. That's it. You can't just keep stomping and to gain increasingly more height. Aha! Now you can use those. I want to say candelabras, but I guess they're more like braziers.
Sconces.
Sconces. It put you on the other side anyway.
Okay. Almost.
Almost.
I wonder if this was inspired by specific games of that generation.
Now, I think there's one very clear
Go ahead.
There's one very clear inspiration. Obviously, the maker of this game was inspired by Superman 64. I mean, look at those flight mechanics.
I've not played that, although I've heard it's
one of the worst games ever.
Here we go.
Haha!
Nice.
You have almost everything you need. There's one more major movement ability you need, and it is not missable.
No, I'm not doing that. The wrong button.
Meh. You found the aspect of professionalism. You can now be a professional.
Nice. That's your chance to be a big shot.
And of course, they have to let the thighs out.
Yeah, which is a problem.
You cannot contain those thighs.
The thickness must breathe.
That it is a shortcut to Sansa Keep.
Mm-hmm. But you can now explore further into the Sunset Keep.
Oh yeah, this room.
You almost had it.
Wrong button. Now I have 2 buttons to do different things. Still doesn't.
I think after you bounce off the second black hole, you need a wall kick off that angled wall.
Probably.
Ooh.
There we go.
Yay! Now keep going.
All these rooms gonna be incredibly difficult.
With your current skill set, yes. Or
With
current move set, I should
With
say.
my current moveset, yes. Okay. So there was no point to going in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to not backseat you. I didn't say it was impossible. Like I said, once you have the kick, you can technically go anywhere.
That's the case. I don't think there's any way through other than going forward or restarting from the checkpoint. I only have one health left.
Yeah, sounds like your options are either clutch it or die. Or just reset.
Where am I?
This is just after you got that ability.
Oh yeah.
This is why you always hit every crystal you come across.
Ow.
Ow. Damn it. was, it says what are people's thoughts on bug sonas? I'm gonna say generally no, because I'm not usually cool with bugs. But I mean, if it's like Hollow Knight style, that's fine, because they don't look like bugs.
I'm fine with whatever. I mean, there are some species where I probably wouldn't be all that interested in drawing them myself, but, if you want to do it, go for it.
Oh, it's hitting that black hole makes it fall down. I see.
I mean, when you get right down to it, bug sonas aren't any more, fundamentally any stranger than any other kind of anthropomorphic species, They just happen to be things we don't find cute. Well, most people don't find cute. I've known a few people who think bugs are cute.
Yes. We separate those people as our acquaintances, not our friends.
Miller.
I don't know why I'm being antagonistic to the idea of a bug sona. Look, just if it doesn't, really look like a bug, okay? I just...
You mean with the mandibles and the compound eyes and the antenna waving and...
Yeah, leave all that stuff at the door. If you want to make it like Bug's Life or Hollow Knight style, great, fine.
Oh, man.
Bug's Life. What do you want me to say? Ants?
God, I remember that. Didn't those two release,
very close to each other.
Yeah. And then,
It was too close for one to just have copied the other, so it was there must have been some animation meeting that these people had, and they just both came up with bug ideas.
Well, Hollywood,
I don't know.
That's
B-movie?
B-movie. No, that happens sometimes with Hollywood. There was a Brendan Fraser movie right around the same time as The Matrix called The 13th Floor. Does anyone remember that in the chat? I think it was Brendan Fraser. Anyway, it was a very similar virtual reality kind of premise, broadly speaking. Obviously, there were a lot of details that are different, but I remember it came out right around the same time as The Matrix.
Final says, have you ever seen those cartoons where the bug characters have more of a reptilian kind of appearance? What's the, God, what's his name on Space Ghost?
Oh, Zorak.
Zorak.
I think it's right.
See, I've never seen an actual episode of Space Ghost. I only know it from Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
That's funny. I saw a few back in the day. Before there was Boomerang, very early Cartoon Network would show stuff like Original Space Ghost.
No idea if there's anything else there.
There is something very important there.
Okay.
Well, not there, but...
So here's a question, Miller. What do you think of primate sonas, like monkey sonas and such?
That's just weird to me.
Okay. I see how it is.
I mean, especially now that monkey furries are associated with NFT bros, it's like...
Oh, that's true. Didn't think of that. Round rabbit.
God, that's precarious.
Yeah. Ronner says, I don't find Monkey Stones visually appealing. I'm not sure why.
How
Maybe it's like an
very
uncanny valley thing. You know? Like it's too close to people.
Yeah, it's one of those where it gets uncanny valley, I think.
Power holding the essence of the princess, never to be seen again. But with the 3 powers of the sun, one can find their own path.
Hmm.
Powers of the Sun. Which I think if you look at the moves that you've gotten in your inventory, they all have like sun names to them.
Can I say I just love the background?
Solar Wind, Sunsetter, Solar Greave,
Sun Graves.
Sun Graves.
Ascendant Light. Yeah, it's all like sun themed.
And then again.
I know one dude who has a cute monkey Sona.
Yeah, Arcus, I would say Jumanji is also one where it feels a little weird. I mean, it's Disney, so they tried really hard to, like, stretch and squash the characters so they look less, you know, in that uncanny valley, because they just look very cartoony.
Yeah, Disney always tries to do that. Well, not always,
especially with
often.
What was it, Mitt Call?
Milk Call? What?
Mitt Call. The guy who literally just the talking swagger every character he drew did just so he could show off to other animators. Where they would move their heads back and forth while they're talking and stay on model the entire time, and everyone else is just like, oh! Something like a lemur or a mandrill? Well, those aren't,
They're primates.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. Yeah, aren't lemurs marmosets?
Well, no. I mean, marmosets. Marmosets, I believe, are also primates, but they're different classes, I think. I need to
Okay, yeah.
make sure.
Yes, I have to go down here.
Animalia, Chordata, Mammalia, Primates. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, different order, actually. So, there you go.
What do you think of fish sonas?
They're fine.
Zoras are fine.
Zord.
I mean, what other kinds of fish furries are there even out there? Like, SpongeBob?
Do sharks count? They're fine.
Yeah, shark's fine.
Yeah.
What have I seen? I've seen a couple shark girls.
Orcas are mammals? Okay, don't get pedantic. When we say fish furries, orcas are also in that camp. Orcas, whales,
but they're mammals,
dolphins.
yes, but there's not technically any such classification as fish, so you might as well be able to lump them in there.
Swimmy thing, what look like, you know, teardrop shape with big fin back end, top fin, 2 side fins. That fish.
That fish?
That fish.
That fish?
That is what fish be.
Fine.
Fish is a culinary descriptor. I mean, yeah, it's like how fruit and vegetable do not mean the same thing botanically versus culinarily.
Yeah, and chilies, I believe chili peppers are technically a fruit. I think avocados are fruit too.
I can get over there now.
think
Yes,
avocado.
because they are the flesh around a seed. So yeah, avocados are a fruit.
Yeah.
Pudding gem. Press right trigger, left shift while falling along walls to ride them. Oh boy, another button.
You got a wall slide. You have to be moving along the wall.
Ah, that type of slide. Okay. I was thinking, you know, slow fall.
No, it gives you some momentum. And it hugs the wall too. So if you keep holding the right trigger and you jump from one wall to the other, it'll just hold the slide the whole way through.
Ah.
So you don't lose much height. So jump.
What? I did it. It didn't work. Holding the right trigger.
Okay, now hold the right trigger. Do not let go. Now jump into the other wall. What? Wait, do you have to press it again to restart?
Looks like it.
Okay. My bad. He had those doors open up down there. Camera's fighting you. I mean, the camera's always going to fight you in every 3D platformer game. In any full 3D that's not 2.5D, like, camera's going to fight you. Unavoidable. Oh wait, split. Again, you gotta be going alongside the wall. If you're going straight at it, it's not gonna stick.
What does it matter? Just
I don't
pick
know.
a direction and go.
Oh, and Splatoon. Splatoon, I think, is one that I've seen some people, that's their, like, furry gateway.
Splatoon? Really?
Yeah, because they make a character in that, and then they, like, start drawing them, and then they're like, oh, wait, this is, you know, a not human character that's animal influenced.
Okay, that's fair.
Top the distant tower, beckoning the lost livestock. On center stage for all to see in the theater. Sitting upon a lonely throne forgotten in the keep. Deep in the underbelly, surrounded by holes. Pointed by the guarded hand in the bailey. I have 5 of these keys I need to get. There's one over here.
There's the one at the top of the tower. So you got the Bailey one, and you got the tower one. There's one in the theater, one in the keep, and one in the underbelly. Turning this is time for a good old boss hunt. If only. I wish there were more bosses in this game.
Be your own boss.
I had a lot of difficulty with that. But thank you for the confidence.
The Bailey. One of the weird things about anthropomorphizing non-mammalian species is the presence of mammalian parts.
Parts.
You know, personal parts, intimate regions, genitalia. But it's one of those weird necessary style concessions, I suppose. Close as a human for octopi, so am I.
Marcus Velas, that's not nightmare fuel. That's just what stingrays look like underneath.
Hang on, take a look. Warframe Desert Skates. Yeah, basically they have sort of, kind of, yeah.
Okay, maybe these ones are a little weirder because they have like human teeth.
Yeah, these are a bit exaggerated, but not very.
Got a full row of people teeth in there, and so did Sonic.
It's Sonic. Yeah, and look what happened to him.
He went to rehab. And then got a feature in a fucking Chip and Dale movie.
Oh yes, that.
That was so weird. It's just like, what?
Okay. No,
Oh, you have some thoughts.
I'm trying very hard not to crap on the Chip and Dale movie just because.
Why? It was bad.
Well, I don't want to. Okay,
Bonus power is built from attacks.
Yeah, you generate mana faster. Nice.
Nice. There are just some movies where I don't want to be the old guy saying this is bad and old things were better. You know, like if this is, if it's something somebody likes, then I want to let them have that. You know.
But on the other hand, they're bad and wrong.
Well.
Besides the weird gadget zipper thing, I like the movie. Oh god, I forgot about that.
Pretty sure the entire gadget zipper thing just invalidated all of it for Stoker.
Oh yeah, he was indignant about that.
No, I mean, okay. I loved Roger Rabbit. I loved it. But I'm sure there were probably some boomers who hated it. So, you know. Of course, back then, bad reviews could only reach as far as the newspaper.
What are you talking about? By the time we had movies, we had national newspapers.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, those, you know, when something was in print, you know, it was a little easier to ignore than, you know, when something's on, you know, the internet. Debatably. But anyway, yeah, sure deal. It was definitely a thing that happened. Castle Santa. What's amorous?
Don't.
Should I not Google this?
It is a not safe for work furry dating game
Oh, hello.
made
Wow.
by some very controversial people.
Oh, this. All right. So, next topic. How's everybody doing in the chat tonight?
What movies have you seen recently?
Me?
Yeah, have all three of us seen Barbieheimer?
No, I haven't. Yet. I have medium amount of interest in seeing Oppenheimer and zero interest in Barbie. I know Barbie's like good and clever, but I didn't know like that. If I do see that, it'll be you know when it comes out on streaming. Oppenheimer, maybe. The last movie I saw was Spider-Verse, which I loved. It.
I still haven't seen the second Spider-Verse movie.
I will spoil nothing for you then, but it has. I mean, aside from
No.
No!
There's a
aside from the
spawn right
incredibly,
here.
Oh god, all the way back down here.
you know, they lean even further into the interesting art direction, but also they really have a unique sense of pacing, which is very good, and I very much enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to the next one, whenever it happens. Apparently, the writer's strike is delaying things, which is fine.
Good. That means the strike is working.
Yeah. I mean, I'll wait.
Things should not be going as normal in a strike. If they are, then the strike doesn't work.
Yeah. Besides, I've waited a long time for sequels. Generally, I'm more disappointed when a sequel is bad.
Aerial finesse. Press jump during your knockback state to regain balance.
Then when I have to wait a long time for it, I don't mind waiting a long time for sequels. I mean, my God. That's just Hollywood these days.
Does the writer's strike affect animated movies? I don't know. Are there words in animated movies? Are there ideas in animated movies?
No,
If
of course
so,
not.
I
They're
think it does.
cartoons. They're cartoons
Yeah.
for children. Nobody has to think about them except for children.
It's true.
God, this room. This room gave me some trouble.
Where am I going? Just all the
It
way
feels
over
like
there.
it's for someone bigger than you.
I mean, you're in the theater. Certainly whoever is here has a big ego about them.
Oh, I don't get it. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it's Oppenheimer. I mean, I love Christopher Nolan, but yeah.
I like both Oppenheimer and Barbie.
What's
I
this
like that
space
it's
right
like-
here? Oh, there's this guy. I will kill again.
That's concerning. That's concerning in several ways.
Nope.
Please, guys, what does non-actor filming even mean? Are they shooting background shots or something?
Well, they're doing just the CGI characters with like effects happening behind, practical effects happening around them.
but I mean, those are still voiced by actors.
Well, they do the voices later
They-
because you can add the CGI
Right.
characters in and not have their mouths move, and then just later go into the project file and animate only their mouths and still use the same posing and movement and stuff that you did in the earlier part of production.
Are we actually in the theater part of the theater now?
You're actually in the theater now. Wow. And yeah, the key is in that cage.
Huh.
Save.
Save early, save often.
Save early, save often, especially in this game. Holy shit. You do
Save
not
the
want to go through all that again.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Save that cheerleader. Save the world.
Okay, fine. Let's see.
I appreciate that it was... I already forgot his name.
Hero?
No, it was, Kwan.
Oh yeah! I love that guy.
He's already in the Marvels now. He's already in the next season of Loki or whatever it is.
I mean, that's...
Had that.
You gotta admit, that's a hell of a comeback. After what, like 30 years, 30 plus years of not being in movies, he's in
Comes back and
everything.
it is in one of the greatest movies of the 21st century.
Yeah, and then boom, he's back.
Nice. More help.
But yeah, I'm rooting for him all the way because he was an awesome little kid in the Goonies and in Indiana Jones.
The photograph of Harrison Ford hugging him at the Oscars, like
So wholesome.
time best photograph of the year kind of thing.
Empathy bonus power built from attacks.
Nice. Wait, you get more magic from your attacks, and that's empathy?
I guess.
That's the essence of empathy, is like, I will kill you. I guess it is. I'll kill you faster. So Rose says, I heard some game companies and studios want to use AI to make things like weapons, clothes, and characters. Of course they want to. They want to click a button and then it works, and then they get to rake in all the profits, but that's not how AIs are going to work.
You know, I saw one that generates like kind of primitive polymeshes using like these weird point clouds based on what you specify. But it's they look kind of ugly.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people talk about using GPT on like coding and stuff, and they're just like, a programmer working for 3 hours to solve a single problem gets really upset at it. Person using ChatGPT solves the same problem in 15 minutes and then takes 24 hours to bug fix it.
Oh, a bunch of 3 bean casserole? Not enough for one man. I can eat like 20 beans at least.
Good, please. That's a weird comment.
Even this place has been affected. What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Theater's closed until all the haze is gone. Ah, no, I really wanted to see the show today.
Oh, nuts.
Aw,
Nuts.
So that's the front entrance to the theater.
So sunset. Ah, okay. Nope. I think you need to do a second slide.
Come on! It's really hard to predict when the kick's just gonna land and when you're actually gonna cling to the corner.
Yeah. Like it's a cool movement system. It's not the best, and it's like, but I still like it a lot. There you go. Big ol' hole with death inside.
Yay.
Death included at no extra charge.
That's
Just trying to determine where I am. I wanted to try and get the key inside the theater, which I didn't get.
No, because you need to... If you go back to the main theater, like the main stage... You can get back in there.
If I can get back in there.
I mean, you can, but guess what? You need to do some platforming.
Yay. I don't even remember how I
this
got in
is-
here.
I think you have to go over this gate structure, and I think if you look at the ribs that are on the wall, you see they have little platforms around them.
Yeah.
Can you still get an arbitrary height by jumping in a corner, or did they patch that out? Wish more games had this level of mobility. You would love a genre of games called movement shooters. Movement shooters. Go look up a YouTuber named Funke, Funke. He has several videos talking about different kinds of movement shooters. And they all have very slick movement, very slick parkour stuff to them.
Oh, this. It's like, Doom comes to mind.
Not Doom.
Not Doom? No?
One of the big
Doesn't seem to
AAA
be
ones
high
that
enough.
did it very well was Titanfall 2.
Unless I can get up there.
It's a fascinating
Titanfall.
concept. I would not be able to play this even a little bit. This would be very difficult for me.
Yeah, they're very tendon straining.
Also, the wide field of view is weird.
I mean, that might just be him for the video footage he
Oh.
took.
Okay, fair enough.
Gets me up here.
What if you don't
Can't
want to play a
slide on
shooter game?
that. Guess it has to be a flat wall.
Oh yeah, Warframe as well.
Right, it does. Yeah, this kind of stuff doesn't have a whole lot of appeal to me, personally. Although it's well crafted. I appreciate the sheer craft that goes into these for sure. This represents a lot of work. I can absolutely acknowledge that.
I mean, yeah, what Warframe has been worked on for 14 years? 13 years now?
Yeah,
Seems
no.
pretty old, because it was like
Yeah.
2012 or 2013 it came out, and it's just been going since.
Nice.
Doesn't seem to be letting me through.
Correct. I said you were out of movement abilities to unlock, but you are not out of, like, area accessing abilities. Oh yeah, Mirror's Edge, but ugh.
Mirror's Edge. I've heard of
It's
that
a
one.
first-person parkour game. It is very hard sometimes to do some of the platforming, because lining yourself up in first person is
Yeah.
not easy.
How do you even do that? I mean, I
They
guess you
cheat
just
a
have
lot.
to have, like,
Yes. I
Hmm.
don't think you can grab those.
I mean, I guess after a while you'd have a sense of where you are relative to this kind of space, but I don't know. This would not be a lot of fun for me. Needs a hook shot.
Drakon says, I mean, I guess Mirror's Edge is the closest to movement shooter without the player shooting guns. Except the parts in that game where you shoot guns.
Oh,
Your character picks up a gun at certain parts.
nice. I also
Oh,
don't
boy.
like the amount of bloom on this game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wall
Mirror's
of
Edge.
deathly pendulums.
Yes,
There's absolutely
sliding
no
back
way
and
to
forth.
time this.
Just don't die.
You do have that thing you got where you can jump to regain your composure, so even if you do get hit, you might be able to recover.
Josh says you can do Mirror's Edge pacifist. You disarm people and shove them over or off of things. I don't know. That still sounds pretty violent.
Oh yeah, it's just shove people off of the, like, 3,000 foot tall building you're standing on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
this-
fine.
Where does this drop me?
Just shove people out of the way. Hey, watch it there.
And
Barrel.
you're here. If they're alive, it's fine.
It's okay.
And it's like when Spider-Man pushes somebody off a building in one of the video games, and the game takes great lengths to explain the person did not die. Because A, Spider-Man doesn't kill, and B, if he did,
Yeah, back in
game
the
is instantly
dilapidated
M-rated.
dungeon. Which is not one of the places I need to be.
I love it when they do that. Like, the plane explodes and you see the little guy in the parachute. You know, it's like, oh, okay, it's fine. He survived, even though he's a bad guy. Or like,
Or like they'll animate the bad guys like face down in the water, not moving at all, but then they'll like ADR gurgling sounds or something. To be like, it's fine, they're breathing.
yeah, I watch him like, oh, that really hurt.
Oh yeah, they stop moving, but then they're like, ugh.
Yeah. And their guy's like, well, we're not dead at least, so, you know, that's something.
Racist. Kazuma Kiryu has never killed anyone. Well, time to go backwards through this thing.
Ugh.
Oh,
Well, at least you materialize. Materialize you right in front of this thing.
that was a good ass shot.
Nice. Very nice.
Uh-oh.
No, I was locked in.
Time for fight. You got 3 hearts and no magic. Good luck.
Fine, I'll take out the easy guys first and get some back.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't actually mind if protagonists have to kill people, but I'm from the 80s, so, you know.
Yeah, you're in the life of like Rambo and Predator. Where it's just like, yes, killing is the ultimate goal.
I mean,
Yeah.
Rambo's original message was supposed to be that's not cool.
Yeah.
And then they made
Original.
Rambo 2. It was like, actually, it's okay, so long as it's against the bad guys. It was like, that was kind of the point in the original. Oh no, I'm dead.
Oh no!
Oh, it just drops me back here.
Yeah, that's fine.
I wanted to see what was in this door.
They would try and justify it by being like, oh yeah, the bad guy's like a drug lord and he eats babies or something, you know. Some shit. But,
You eat babies! We eat berries and mushrooms! Do you know what that's from, Jonas? Are you just
No.
giggling? It's from Red Dead. It's from the first Red Dead. There was a DLC that added a Sasquatch mini quest. And you find the Sasquatch and you grill it and you're like, you've been eating babies! And the Sasquatch is like, no, we don't eat babies! And then you kill the Sasquatch and all their family members.
Oh, cool.
Ah, yes. She's got to be professional. She's got to cross her legs like a lady.
It's weird that you can sit down with her. I mean, it's cute. She's cute, but it's weird.
Look, Dev has to have their fun sometimes. And if their fun is animating Sybil sitting down in a dainty manner, then so be it.
That's fair. I think the devs had a lot of fun on this.
Ow. Why didn't those disappear when I killed them?
They don't. Once they start the spell, it keeps going. Keek, keek, keek.
I don't know why there's a launch ramp right there.
Reasons, maybe? Or maybe no reasons. Who can say?
Yeah.
I might be able to actually just wall ride that
Probably.
across that arch. If you can get up that high. Oh. Oh. Maybe not with the slide jump. I don't know if you need that.
I can't get that far
Okay.
without it.
Oh, whap, 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 whap.
I just need to and my kick better. Kind of takes me too far.
Hmm.
I don't see anything else I can get to in this room.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Get the momentum from the slide hop, but you get the height of a normal jump.
Mm.
Oh no! At least it drops me back up here. Can't do that.
No, you cannot, in fact, land on the purple icky gross stuff.
Ow.
These textures make me think of blue cheese. Not feeling it, Miller?
No,
Don't like blue cheese?
I do not.
Not like blue? Well, fair enough. It's definitely an acquired taste.
Yeah, it acquired, like...
I know.
I don't even know where I'm going with that.
No, I've heard the argument before. I know. I get it. It's definitely not like... If I'm gonna have some, it's like a little sprinkle of it on like salad. But I definitely understand people who don't care for it.
You're like, it's an acquired taste, and I'm like, no, it's an acquired fungal resistance, is what it is.
Oh, God.
Ooh.
Let's guess I love seeing Rick throws characters.
That's a very long distance.
You think you can make that?
Probably.
Believe in yourself.
Don't believe in yourself. Believe in the me that believes in you!
Oh, shit.
You can do it!
Yep.
Hey, there
okay.
you go.
Gurren Lagann came out like 16 years ago. What the hell?
Yeah.
What even is time?
What even is...
Hey!
Yay, you've done one half of the thing to get the big key.
Nice.
Now I need to save. It is very close to midnight.
Oh, so it is.
I don't think you're gonna hit a save point in 2 minutes.
Who's going? Miller, you have any suggestions?
Hold on.
We could do Sylvixen. What do you think?
Okay.
Cool. All right. Sylvixen is. Join us. Join us.
Jonas?
Not Jonas.
Jonas!
Jonas tomorrow night. Jonas every night. Jam tomorrow, jam yesterday, but never jam today. Okay. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye-bye, everyone.